Hi, this is Chris-Ann, and today I'm going to show you one of the things that I've been working on. This is one of the junk journals that I've been making. I'm not really a fan of the name junk journal, but that is the term that is used because these are journals that are made with a lot of recycled material. So this journal is made with a lot of papers that I have made with coffee staining and tea staining, but a lot of packaging from our gluten-free and dairy-free foods that we get that I didn't make from scratch that are in packages. So I'm going to show you that as we go through. This journal is already spoken for. It is nearly done. The only thing I can't find are my little clip things, and I'll show you that when we get to it. But other than that, this journal is done. And you can see there's a lot of folds with a lot of things that pop out. And this is a journal that is meant for journaling. So I have left a lot of spots for journaling in this. The only thing I would change going forward is I should have moved this down to have it be a tuck spot, but that's okay. It is used for journaling right here. On this one, you could see these are stickers that I have made, and they're for journaling spots. And the backgrounds are made using some of my gel press pulls and some recycled book pages. I get a lot of books from the dump. There's an area in our dump where you can recycle books and things if you no longer want them. So that's where I get them from. And then you can see that this, once again, is some of the recycled book pages. There's a tuck spot here with some journaling spots here, some journaling spots here, some journaling spots here. I created a little mini notebook for her to do that here. You can also journal here as well. I've used multimedia paper for some of these. She is somebody who's from New York, so I tried to incorporate that, but left a lot of space for her to journal. And I did a lot of little journaling prompts. The one that's going to be getting this journal, she is an author, so she is somebody that journals. So I did give her some little prompts, not that she needs them because she is an author. But you can also see I like to leave some of the packaging exposed. Some of the packaging is kind of pretty, so I do that. Some is colored, covered in, colored over, decorated, and some I just leave open because I want you to see the beauty of some of that too. So there's like flip open spots where you can journal here, you can journal here. I have coffee stained. This, it looks like it's vellum, but it's not. It's tracing paper. And it has a nice crinkle to it too. And then I do a lot of coordinating pages. So you can see, yes, there's a tuck spot here, and then I have created this with a book page. And then there are two ATCs that are here. I love to make ATCs, and I made them rather simple, but I decorated the back. Journaling spots here, journaling spots here. You can journal on the back of the ATCs, but these I did sign. I like to leave spots where I can put greeting cards. I always put greeting cards in my junk journals, so they have something that they can give, and I do give envelopes with them as well. But you can also, once you're done using this, you can take your own paper and use it in this spot. And I vary the heights as well. I vary the lengths and I vary the heights. So let's see, over here we have another spot where I created a little notebook, hidden notebook area. Once again, my coffee tea stained paper, just a little stamping that's added. I'm a rubber stamper, so I love my rubber stamps. And I love my tags. So these are tags that I have coffee and tea stained. I decorated here. But if you follow my page, you know that I'm a psychic as well. So I pulled a couple oracle cards and I randomly pulled those. So I always include those in my journals as well. Here's where I'm going to be adding those little clips. I can't find my little clip things. I'm so upset. So I have some more coming in. So this is the only thing that's missing on this journal. You can see I left areas where she can journal. I left a lot of open spaces because I know she is a journaler. So I decorated these with some stamps. You can see I used a lot of punchinella throughout the whole thing. And I also like to do little splatters. So stamps, stickers, little ripped pieces from what I have made, some stamped things that I have made and just inked around the edges and then put some stickers over it. You can see here there is another oracle card that is for her. And then I did a little bit of Alice in Wonderland theming. Some pages simply don't have a journaling spot. There are few and far between of those in this book, and this is one of them. But I did decorate it with some Nuvo drops. I left a lot of open spaces, like I said, for her to journal without the limitation of me adding lines. You see there is a lot of spots where I did add lines. I tore the book, I decorated it with a lot of my different distressed oxides, a lot of my inking. Some of these are from my gel plate as well. And then I came in and simply doodled and did a lot of my inking in the background and splattering. Super, super simple, really easy. And then I did the edging with some distress ink. I like to use things that are on my desk when I'm doing these. And these were some pieces that I had ready to go on cards. I had 2 of these that I had made for card fronts, but I decided, oh, wouldn't that be really cool to create a little hidden spot where she can do some hidden journaling. So coordinated these, once again, my coffee stained paper where I added a little bit of distress oxide to it, inked, distress inked around the edge as well. So these two are coordinating with each other. So there's stamping in the background, there's glued on gems, there's different little ephemera, there's washi tape. Very, very, very simple. And it's things that you have laying around. I happen to have the card fronts getting ready to create cards. So I decided to add those to the journal. Then I made some belly bands, and the belly bands, this piece is the recycled packaging that I simply used the leftover from some stickers that I had created with my gel plate and stamping over it. This is the outside of the sticker. This is the throwaway part, but I just thought it was so pretty. So I added it to this. I added some more inks all around it. I cut up some inspirational little words, put some really pretty paper in the background, and then I just simply tucked some of these things behind the belly band. So this is yet another spot where you can have some hidden journaling. The belly bands were super, super easy to create, and they're sturdy because it's that packaging that I've been cutting up to use. And I tried to coordinate somewhat with the colors on some of them. And this is some of the stickers that I've created. Obviously not the same color scheme as the one I just used, but I do these with my gel plate and a lot of distress oxides. So super way to get some of these stickers. They're great journaling spots. Here's another journaling spot where you can tuck something in. Here's a piece I was getting ready to make a card out of it, and I thought, oh, how pretty would that be? She could journal in the moon, she can journal in the sky, she could journal all around. And then I just added some stickers that I made, some recycled book page, some stamp that I make some of my stamps too. Added some stickers, and here's another hidden little journaling spot that she can journal front and back. And I just create these little things with a punch and just, you know, glue it onto there, and then I ink around it with my distress ink. So once again, I did this in the back. I did some punchinella, added my stickers, doodled around it. Super simple. Now this, if you have followed any of my videos before and you've seen my videos on how to manifest what it is that you want, my manifesting technique, I like to include pages for people to do manifesting within my journals. So this side, the left side, is always the items that you do not want in your life when you're manifesting. This side is what do you want in your life. So you have 10 lines to create 10 things you don't want, 10 lines to create things that you do want, some extras if you wanted to add that. Maybe you want to jot some thoughts down and keep that on the no longer working for you side. And then when you do have all of these, what you do want to manifest, this is where you create your action statement. In this little packet. This is made from recycled packaging. It is really sturdy because you're going to need to say your action statement in the mirror anywhere between 30 to 90 days, morning and night, to yourself in the mirror. So this is really sturdy. So that's what I created the action statement on, and you have a little tuck spot to keep that right here. If you want to check out my video on how to manifest, it is here on my YouTube channel as well. Other spots where you can do some simple journaling, some nice journaling lines. So like I said, some places I added lines and some places I didn't. Here's again that it looks like vellum, but it's not. It's the tracing paper, and I created a little pocket with it, distressed it with coffee. And then I added a sticker that I distressed with distress inks. Have a very simple little, actually pre-made tag that I cut down, and then I inked around one spot. So you can have some hidden journaling right here as well to keep them little safe spots. These two didn't coordinate, and it's kind of fun to have some that don't coordinate as well. So I have little snippets of things, once again, that were on my desk. This page is something that was left over from some of my gel press papers. You can see there's little bits of stuff here, there, and everywhere, but I didn't overly decorate this one because I knew I was going to put a bunch of goodies right here. So what do I have right here? So I have a simple piece of paper that can be journaled on in the back. Then I have 2 postcards from where I live here in Maine. Then I have a pre-made ATC. I did not make these. I did get them in a kit that I purchased. And I liked the words. Remember the little things. And then these little coin envelopes, I take these and I decorate them with little paper that I have left over, once again, from my gel press. And then just little snippets of things that I have leftovers from different little things that just look cute together. And in here, I created a teeny tiny little notebook. Yet again, papers that I've decorated, some leftover little papers from when I created the other notebooks, and then I always do a personalized note for the person that's getting my book. And that's a hidden spot, so I'm not going to tell her, but hint, hint, if she watches this video, this is where her little note is, behind that. So she can find that on her own. And then here, once again, I left the packaging that you could see it. I just thought it was so cute. Added a belly band using a lot of little snippets from things that I had, yet again, laying on my desk. There's your words to give you some inspiration, a die cut that I had on my desk, and a bunch of little torn papers, and I just added some Nuvo drops and some glitter glue. Here's one of my full-size tags that I was playing around with some new stamps, and I thought, oh, let's just play around and see how this comes out. So here's her spot for her journaling. It tucks away. This is another spot where I need to add one of those little hook kind of things that I can't find that I had to reorder. So that will be getting another one. And what I do is I hook charms to that. So that will be happening. Here's another tag that I created. I left this part of the page exposed. I covered this part. And then on this tag, yeah, it's decorated. I was playing around with some new products that I had, but I did lines on this one. So there's lines here, lines going this way, lines going this way, and lines going this way. So this one's a little bit of a mixed up, lines going every which way, but it's still a great thing for her to journal on. And then that tucks right into this spot. Yet another spot I have to add my little clip. More cards that I added. So there's a total of 4 greeting cards. I may add a couple more to this. So very, very simple greeting cards. I will be giving her the envelopes to go with these. I left that open. I know it's upside down, but it's kind of neat. And then the last thing, I loved that, so I didn't want to cover it up. So I also added a whole bunch of fibers and lace and these golden threads to the edge, and I thought that was really pretty. I will be adding some charms as well. So I hope you enjoy this. I will be making one-of-a-kind journals that are going to be on my website. So check out my website periodically. Once they sell, they're gone. But my website is elementalenergieswithchrisanne.com. And I will be doing limited special requests. If I do not already have the product for your special request for the theme, I will take special requests on themes. If I don't have materials for it, I'm sorry, but I won't be able to create that. But I can create vintage, I can do astrological themes, I can do sewing themes, I have a whole host of themes I can do. But these are a labor of love. They do take me a little bit of time to create, but it is something I do at night just to relax and decompress from the day. So I hope you've enjoyed my junk journal, which to me isn't junky, and I don't know why it's that name, but it's a journal, and it can be used as a dream journal, a manifesting journal, or just a journal to journal your thoughts of the day. So I hope you have a good one, and thanks for tuning in. Be free.